Well, hello. I want to start by saying welcome, everybody. Let's see how many people show up here. I want to say thank y'all I want to give a couple shout outs. My new friend Isaiah. Back to you, Culture, as well. And Shay, my beautiful wife. So, hey, Culture. I'm gonna start. This isn't gonna be my usual kind of video. Uh, I'm gonna give y'all a little background, a couple of things of my airsoft stuff. Really? Uh, I've been thinking actually. No, my video last night. Um, well, I'm going to start off by saying that as air this whole thing is it's all fun. It's all having fun and respect for each other, and having each other's backs. It's just a group of good people having fun. You get to shoot each other. Uh, just the way I worded that's uh, 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 what's another way? Uh, okay, I'm gonna tell a couple things. I've got a history in airsoft that I've been playing for a long time. Uh, I don't know. Uh, what can I start with? Uh, this is for the people that really can't afford to do this, and you really want to get into it. Start cheap. That's one of those things where you work at it, you work at it, you work at it, then you get better. Um, then um, oh yeah, Culture, Isaiah. I need y'all's sizes and pants and shirts, and boots. Um, hey John, how's it going? Uh, I started off cheap. My first gun was $80. I paid $80 from Academy. I did some mods to it, which you're not really supposed to mod those cheap rifles. Start from nothing. It takes a while, yes, but yeah, you play enough, you play frequently, you're gonna get good enough. You're gonna get noticed. You'll get friends that pick up. Uh, it's it's actually kind of a cool thing to get into. I mean, it's a great hobby. That's all it really is a hobby. Yeah. Uh, see, uh, like I said last night, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it, along with go out and have fun, and you know, I'm for any of my old teams that I play with. If y'all watch this video, I'm coming. We're gonna stomp this field. We're gonna take it. Uh, what'd you just say? What's that? uh, John, I'm gonna get you in the field one way or another, man. I want to get you in the field. Whether it's just a weekend free play day or whatever, I'm gonna get you out there if that's cool with you. Um, And I've actually got a couple more people than what I had last night. Hey, where's Isaiah? Um, I don't know where to begin when it comes to giving motivation. I'm not very good at motivational speeches, John. You should know that. Uh, I'm what what would you call what you would call weird, cheap? How cheap? uh, and here I'm gonna do this. Uh, this is my first gun I played with. Uh, it's the cheap AK. You can get them at Academy for like $80. Uh, it comes with a magazine, a battery, and a charger. Now, as I started off, um, I'm shooting 20 gram BBs. For whoever doesn't know about airsoft, the 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 pellets that airsoft guns shoot are not called pellets; they're called BBs. Okay, that's a pet peeve of mine. Um, I don't have my original chest rig because it fell apart on me. Uh, but I have my original hydration pack. $30 Walmart app. Um, and then I got my first. I still have my first pistol. It's a spring pistol, and I still use it. I still play with it, and I get made fun of it for it. But you know what? They don't make fun of me when my team wins. It's my $25 pistol from Academy. Okay, it's stupid. Um, I've got another gun, another pistol. It's green gas. It's a piece of junk. It broke on me the last event I went to, which is in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Uh, this thing, that's a Glock. This is a Glock first gen. Um, I generally use now. Um, I generally use 25 gram BBs. Due to the weight is more accurate. Um, a friend of mine that I play with, I want to give you a shout out, by the way, Cody. Um, he uses 42 gram BBs. Those are mainly used in your sniper or DMR, which is designated marksman rifle. Uh, Walmart cheap, really, John. Uh, Coulter, yeah, motivation. Uh, I've upgraded like drastically over the years I've been playing. My second gun was an MP5 by ICS. It was a little pricey when I bought it. I paid about $250 for it. Um, it's torn apart right now, though, as I would show y'all. Uh, Now I'm using a classic Army Nemesis first gen. I've got quite a bit of money tied up into it. This thing's my baby. Uh, and I've had a few issues with it here lately, but it's being worked on. Um, it's custom. It's got a custom barrel. Uh, the handrail's custom. The gearbox has been modified. It's got a 40K motor in it, which is 40,000 resolutions. Uh, a plate carrier. I've got a I've got a nice plate carrier. That's Ranger Green. It's simple because I'm CQB, which is close quarter battle. I like to run light. I carry 6 mags with me. which are I run mid caps. I don't run the high caps, which are the ones that wind up. Um, I will not. I will not run those. Uh, it's that's a progression. The better you get, the more you want to save money and get a better gun. Or if you can pick up sponsors and playing in a pro field it's a really good environment to be in. And even if you're just a weekend warrior going to like D14 or 878, um, they're great fields to go play in. Even if you're a weekend warrior, you can still have fun with it. Uh, Hi Lakin, how you doing? Uh, I'm trying to yeah, you got that right, Culture. I'm gonna post that. Uh, Culture, you got that right. Yes, you are. Uh, I don't, no, I don't really generally do stuff. John, if you really want to get into it, I'll, I'll let you use my AK. I mean, it's never failed me. It's got a couple of things done to it internally as well. Um, I'm not, I'm not an asshole like everybody puts me out to be. Uh, Lincoln. Actually, Coulter, 878. 878 contacted me again. They emailed me saying I'm free to play again. Uh, that's that's awesome. I can't imagine. That's an awesome field. That's an epic experience. Uh, it really is. I'm loving it. Uh, Sorry, I had to get me a drink. Uh, my best friends that have been there have actually been by my side this whole time. I quit playing for how long? It was 5 years. 5 years because I had to take care of some. I've got several kids. If anybody that's had a life, they've got kids, they know. Uh, Culture. I appreciate that, Bob. Uh, John, if you want any advice on getting one, just let me know. I'll hit you up. Uh, Culture, I'll stay on a little bit longer so he can join. Uh, Kayla, Kayla. Why aren't you commenting, Kayla? I know you're on. Uh, Coulter, I can't give you enough caring love. That's all I'm about. I'm a really nice guy. Uh, I'm I'm actually really excited for this team to take off and get off the ground. John, John, I think you remember me playing for another team. I ended up getting into it with the owner. I walked out. Um, Now it's time for me to stomp the field again. The most of the big wig people that I've played with, they're still on my side, except for one. He's just an ass. Uh, because he's a poor sport. Uh, I'm I'm extremely happy with what's going on now. We've got a lot of good stuff going on. And my family's had my back. My family even has my back on this. My sister, my brother, my nephew, and especially my wife. Uh, she's got me good. She's got me real good. Kayla, you can comment, and it's not gonna hurt you. I don't bite. Uh, really, John on Messenger, that cat. That's hilarious. Uh, John, your best bet. I can't praise this gun enough. If you're gonna get one good one, John, you're gonna spend some money. The Classic Army Nemesis UX7 is the way to go because that's the one I use. I currently use it. I paid $500 for the gun itself. Thanks to my wife. And I've got about $2,600 tied up in that gun by itself. But it's my sponsors that gave the parts up. They gave the resources to do it. I've even mailed it off to have the gearbox redone. Um, uh, I don't really measure my guns in FPS anymore because that's typical home field stuff. Um, I run joules. I run in joules, which is the amount of energy it inflicts as it hits you. Um, I'm not too keen on joules right now. I'm still learning the process of it. I love the fact that joules are easier to follow when it comes to rule sets, which is ridiculous. Odd, John. I already knew you are. Uh, Culture, you are right. Elite Force is probably, if you want to start a starter gun, John. Elite Force is another way to go. They're a little cheaper, easier on the wallet. Uh, Elite Force, you can buy other modification parts from different guns and put it on. Classic Army is mainly specific to Classic Army aftermarket parts. There's a word for it. I just don't remember that word. Uh, I know I'm kind of boring. I'll lighten up here a little bit. Uh, Culture, you're going to be excited on this one. A buddy of mine, Charles Wagner. Um, he lives down there by Lake Charles. We are going to. I haven't even told my wife yet. So y'all guys get to know the news first. We get to go play at Lake Charles in about 3 weeks. We got invited by my friend Cody White and Bobby White, their brothers. Um, Charles he's going. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Coulter, we are definitely going to stop by and pick you up on the way because I want to get a chance to play with you on the field. Uh, uh, sorry, that was my sister. Uh, I'm not. I'm not sure the date on that one. I gotta look at it. It's not during the week. It's a weekend. Uh, there's an event that's going on there. Um, as Culture, you're from Louisiana. You know how big it is. How big that map is over there. Uh, we also have several sponsors on the line. On in the works. My wife is our biggest sponsor right now, as of right now. Um, John, I'll PM you on Facebook later. I was going to talk to you about something. Um, Everybody went quiet on me. John, do you have how's everybody's signal tonight? Uh, Culture, yours obviously sucks now because you had it pretty good earlier. Uh, Kayla, Lakin, you aren't talking. Nobody's talking. Come on now, show me some love. um, and John, I may need your help with some stuff because we're picking up a Hummer, an M2121. And it's a 99 or 2000 model. I gotta look at it again. It needs brakes and a starter, so we may take a trip down there. I may need some help doing that. Let's see here. John, that's good. Everybody's awesome, awesome, Lake, and that's awesome. Uh, Coulter, I want to ask you a question. Do you have any idea on what I'm thinking about changing our uniform, our main uniform? Culture, just leave a comment and I'll on what you want to use. Just not multicam, please. Uh, Trying to see here. I know you do, John. You're always working on something. Grease monkey. Uh, y'all y'all are such good friends. Yeah, we can slip him in. Uh, but he's got to pay his way. Um, yeah. When I'm running, I'm not going to be wearing my combat clothing. I'm just going to be wearing blue jeans and maybe a combat shirt, maybe. I know you do, John. You helped me out with my Dakota. You gave me advice on that. Uh, I'm trying to find a way to come up with a sponsor to get some other supplies. See here. What else was on the list we talked about earlier? Culture. Uh, we we're definitely going to be running a good team this next season. I mean, we can still run it later in the season. I mean, airsoft season's never really closed. Um, we we're definitely gonna have a group of good guys. What do you mean he's out? Uh, People, come on now. Let's see here. We are kind of running out of things, you know. But 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 I do have to say that any of the old teams that I played with, y'all end up watching this, I'm going to be after y'all. I will even go up against my rules. What's your ideas, Bo? Just comment on. Uh, I'm not. Uh, John, do you have any questions about airsoft? Feel free to ask. Um, I'm not. Thank you. I love you too, bro. Uh, my nerves are kind of shaking right now. Kind of had a bad day at work today. Uh, I'm not. I'm not too for sure on a lot of stuff. We're working it out. Uh, I'm definitely since the culture. How much have I grown in the airsoft world since we've met? We've known each other a while. I lost count. Uh, uh, I've played. I've played in maybe a handful of fields that I really didn't like. Uh, but the one field I really love to play in, it's it's D14. D14 is well maintained. I got to give y'all props on that. Uh, uh, yeah. Hey, Lakin. Yeah. So why don't you join us, Lakin? We're not biased. we're, we're not. We're definitely not sexist when it comes to the team. Women are welcome. Uh, Did you lock the door? Uh, we we are definitely not biased when it comes to that. Hey, Lakin, watch your mouth. I'm trying to keep this one clean tonight, please. Uh, Lakin, I'm not going to stop until you actually decide to join. Uh, but I would prefer to keep it in the southern states. But I'll make an exception to one person. Uh, show me up. Show me up. Nick. But what color Marpat? What color Marpat, Coulter? Uh, Kayla, you can. Kayla, come on now. You can talk. Uh, I don't know. Most of the events are on the weekends, Lakin. Use your head. Coulter, I don't believe you. Uh, Coulter, we all knew that. Lakin, if you if you can find time to come down and play, I'll let you use my guns. If you join the team and you promote to our sponsor, our main sponsor, I'm pretty sure she'll gladly buy you the gear. The team's getting all new gear anyways. Uh, what do you mean, Coulter? Just get it over with, you two. Uh, Kayla, Kayla, talk. I've got how many viewers? Uh, cool. Okay, this is not a dating site. This is not a dating site, guys. Uh, what color Marpad should we stick with, Coulter? That's the thing. they're all really cool looking. They're all really nice. So that's my problem. Uh, here's the funny thing for y'all. Uh, when I lived in Haltom City, John, you remember when I lived in Haltom City? Uh, I had my rifle apart. Uh, one of my friends was over. He had his daughter with him, and she's 10, and her little brother was getting on his nerves, and I had just put it. That was Emily and Jordan. He was getting on her nerves, and I put it back together, and I had loaded the magazine, and I was going to test fire it, and I had set it down because their dad went to say something to me. I turned around and talked to him. All I hear is a pop, pop, pop. She got her little brother from across the backyard. It was pretty funny. Uh, Run who, Coulter? Who are you talking about, Coulter? Yeah, that's the question of the night. Who? Uh, Kayla, come on, talk. Get out of your box. Uh, uh, so I'm going to talk about this for a minute. This is irking me, Coulter. Okay, etiquette on the field. Uh, if somebody doesn't call their hits and y'all start to get into it, be the bigger man and walk away. Uh, when Be respectful to the admin and the event planners, and just walk away because that's the fastest way to get kicked off the field in the event. And you'll be kicked off the team when you get back home. Well, they won't be kicked off. They'll get a warning. Culture. Just slow you down on the flirting with her. I'm not. I'm not changing the subject on this one. Well, even he flirts with her a lot. So, hey John, I've gotten an idea. If you're willing to spend some money, I can sell you my MP5, or I'll sell it to you. It's just the body. There's no gearbox or anything, but you can build it. Hey, you two. Uh, hey. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Try not to go there tonight. I'll make you a deal, John. Yeah, just PM me on Facebook later or whenever you need to. Lakin, that it would be really cool to actually have a girl on the team that would actually like to shoot a gun. uh, and plus, it'd give my wife somebody to hang out with. Uh, uh, oh yeah. Some events, some of the events, my wife will be coming out, and we will have a tent where my wife will cook the meals. Except for dinner, because sometimes some of the events we'll have to stay at a hotel. But for breakfast and lunch, we'll show up early at the parking lot, set up a tent, cook breakfast, and while we go play, she'll cook lunch. Uh,
I didn't know if this allergies anything.
uh, let's see here. Lakin, I do not doubt that. I have some friends that are female that knows how to shoot. Hey, yeah, John. Yeah, thanks for the correction. I didn't know they made AR-16s. Uh, I gotta poke fun at that one. Uh, Kayla, come on. I know you want to talk. Come on. Quit being a whiny bag. Uh, not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Uh, my nephew came up with a good idea. Uh, he's asleep right now. Yeah, I'm up. So, uh, I don't know if Shay would actually go for this. Uh, Coulter, you and I talked about this. Uh, Miniguns, the airsoft miniguns. 50 rounds a second. I'm thinking about it. I'm seriously thinking about it, but we cannot use them indoors. John, well, you work hard, man. You're a blue collar. Uh, it's called workers' hands. Uh, what would you think if we got a minigun, Coulter? For the team. I already have the M249 for the Hummer. Uh, okay, we'll do. I'm typing. Let's see here. There's Marpet Jungle, Marpet Desert. There's Frog, and there's the Urban, which we are a Marshawk based team. Okay. Uh, I don't know. Um, Coulter, you never answered my question about the minigun. I'm seriously gonna sit there and talk about this. I want those minigun. They are badass. Uh, um, I don't know if my wife will go for that or not.
Yeah,
we
yeah. Hell yeah.
we won't be able to use it very often because a lot of the games door.
Normal.
uh, John, uh, if you really want to get in, if you really want to play, I think you would be badass at it. Uh, we are strictly milsim. We follow the milsim rules to the T. Uh, Magnum, yes. Okay. TCA and Milsim West, you are not allowed to Magnum anybody. In fact, a lot of the TCA events you have to run semi only, semi auto. Uh, which I prefer the semi only, but there are times when we're outside, and there are times where the firefight gets real heavy, and I gotta have full auto. But my MOSFET in my classic army is all jacked up, and it cancels itself out, and my full auto stays pretty much like empty the magazine. Uh, you no, no, you cannot do that. uh, Coulter, I am just as guilty. Uh, see here, John, are you still here? Everybody's gone quiet. Uh, let me run here. Hold on. Let's see here, I'm gonna go. Okay, it would be. It would be a great project gun. HPA it, up the motor up a little bit, run 11-1. Or maybe up the ante, run a 14-1 volt in that thing. Make that thing like 75 rounds a second. Make it freaking ridiculously fast. But we may not be able to play with it anywhere legally. uh, oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I know. I know how your phone's. I know how phone service is. Mine's not the best either. Uh, I'm running through some ideas here. Uh, what can we do? How about find a gun mount for the minigun for the Hummer, or for my friend Toby's M616, which is a personnel carrier, tracked personnel carrier that he bought. He's an idiot, and it doesn't even freaking run. Uh, buy a mount for it. What do you think about that, Coulter? Uh, I'm I'm thinking here. Uh, see here, Coulter. What do you think about that idea? Running a M161, uh, a personnel tracks personnel carrier for a POV for Milson West. But you're our only team member that has a CDL, so you're going to be the one driving the truck, hauling that thing. Yeah. I know, right, John? Uh, that's that would be the coolest thing. We get in a major gunfight with me being pretty much the only CQB guy on the team. I get stuck in a gunfight where I'm stuck and I got to have backup or cover fire. Yeah, that M161 would kick ass. I do have to admit that would be a good idea. I'm just throwing that out there, an idea out there, Culture, because Toby's gonna be playing with us, so he's gonna be part of the team. He's not a pro player, but he does have experience. We we will definitely have some stuff going on. Um, I'm supposed to go help him work on it. I hate working on those things. They're a pain in the ass because you got to remove half the armor plating to work on it. Uh, my my friend Coulter, come on, you gotta admit that would be a badass idea. Your messages ain't showed up yet. Kayla, I know you're still watching. Message, quit being a tip bag. Uh, John, no, it wouldn't even begin to dream about pulling that thing. Your GMC is a tough truck and pretty strong, yes, but it won't pull it. Because that thing weighs like 9 tons. Uh, because it's got a massive diesel in it. Uh, yeah, John. I do like your truck. You do have a nice truck, John. You know what? You could probably haul the Hummer.
Positive attitude, not negative.
Exactly. My wife just threw something out there. We want positive attitudes, not negative attitudes. And keep the flirting to yourselves on your personal time, culture. Uh, hey. Uh, we're gonna throw that thing on the M16 one because oh man that minigun would be badass on that thing. It's even got a 10mm cannon on it. We're gonna convert it to airsoft. Because some of the Milsim West have big maps, so we can launch them, project those things pretty far.
Airsoft is not
Uh,
funny. You know what I mean.
it's all for fun.
Not.
Coulter, throw some ideas out there that we should do, like a drone with the freaking with air packages and stuff. Because I think you can run air packages in Milsim West now. I don't know. I gotta look it up.
I think we should hire somebody, even if it's a person that don't get kicked off, the person that like don't make it on the team. I think we should hire somebody to run y'all out mags, like out there.
No, if we run a POV, we'll have a crate with preloaded mags. So if we run out, we can pick up a team mag, or we'll have a crate with like 200 mags in it, with the team logo on it.
Yep.
We'll have our personal. We'll start out with our personal, but if we run out of ammo, we can run up to have the POV come in for support and drop off. We can pick some up out of the team crate.
And we will be having a vote on the team.
It's Satan's Rejects. Satan's Rejects. Because Devil's Rejects, we can't use that name because it's been taken. But what do you think about that? What do you think about our team name, John? I think it's kind of ironic. That name's taken.
Bastards. Sorry.
I know, right? Lakin, I know you seem kind of picky. I might have a couple more people join. Stupid messenger. Yeah, see, that takes the Misfits Mopar Club or Car Club to the pits, bro. Satan's Rejects is badass.
I got some t-shirt.
Yeah, we're gonna have team T-shirts made. That's for sure.
Oh, one of them's funny.
Yeah, one of them's funny.
Actually,
when
pew pew, I got you.
We're gonna culture. I like that idea of after we clear a room, throw patches in the room saying, "Ha, you got taken." by Satan Rejects. I like that idea. That would be a smart ass thing to do.
What t-shirt that says pew pew, I got you.
Why not, John? Why don't they like you anymore? Because they're a bunch of dipshits.
I'm gonna get those t-shirts. Someone that they want
Yeah. You think they're going to kick you out of the club?
Oh well.
No, wouldn't be the first time they've done it. I'll talk shit to them. I don't give a shit. No, Coulter, my new project gun. It's my M249. I'm going to do some stuff to it. What kind of joke was it? My M249 is going to get a whole nother gearbox, bub. And I'm going redlining with this one. I'm amping up to AC compressor drive to it. What you say? You had a case of Corona in your fridge? I gotta make fun of that. This is a load of crap. That toilet paper crap. Uh,
We want the team to be like.
wait.
We want the team to be
Yes, Coulter, I'm doing it. You told me no, so I'm doing it.
We want to be one top. We want to get up there to the top teams that are up there.
We're working on it.
You want to talk about take the top of the field. Right.
Yep. You know what, Coulter? We're gonna make it to the top, and we're gonna stay up at the top. Hey Tyrese, comment, man, comment. I know you're watching me. Yeah, just like you, Kayla. She probably got off because I called her a tit bag. Fucking mint. um, sup? What's up, Tyrese? Kayla, come on now. You need to start talking. Quit being so antisocial. That's one thing I can't stand. People being antisocial. You know, you gotta live a little. As Mo Sargi says, the famous YouTuber. Live a little. Uh, sorry about that. Tyrese, you need to subscribe, brother. Subscribe. Uh, why? You're getting paid to drive. We'll pay you good. What? Screen name.
You know, get on.
Okay. John, you have a good night, John. I'll talk to you later. No, he's not. He's gotta go. He's gonna work. Oh, the baby. Kayla. Oh yeah. Don't use my phrase. Okay. Okay. Okay, Kayla. You need to talk.
Get off.
John, I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. Uh, yeah, you are, Coulter. Good boy. Tyrese, it's a long time no talk. Sorry, I haven't been very talkative very much. I've been working and kind of busy. I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later, John. Yeah, you have a good night, man. I'll hit you up sometime tomorrow. Uh, let's see here. Thank you, Tyrese. I appreciate the love. Showing me some love. I'll show y'all love too. I gotta keep these things going. Uh, Hey. We're not stealing Silo's idea, all right? Even though I like that. I like it. Culture, that's a project for you, bro. Uh, let's see here. Tyrese, got a question for you. You interested into a new sport? Probably not, but it's worth a shot questioning. Uh, uh, I've got an abandoned building exploration video coming out soon. Uh, I'm gonna go explore an abandoned building. Uh, I know it's kind of odd for my new channel just starting up, but I'm just gonna throw an odd video out. Uh, just because I want to. Uh, yeah, the comments are like way behind my video. Uh, now you speak. What is up, Kayla? What is up? uh, I want to say, I'm gonna give a quick shout out real quick to Kayla for actually joining us, talking to us. Uh, pew pew, Kayla. uh, I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry you worked so much, Tyrese. Everybody's got to work. I work a lot myself. Uh, money. Not gonna reorganize this. Let's see here. So, Kayla, I've got a question for you. You've been watching me this whole time. I know you have. Don't lie. Uh, what do you think about the idea of a tracked personnel carrier with a minigun? I like that idea. Yeah, that's some serious ass in the field. Uh, definitely be able to plow everybody over, huh? Pew pew, I got you. Uh, Kayla, tell your mama I said hi when you go see her. Hey, Coulter, where's Isaiah? Isaiah, where you at, douchebag? Uh, no. Uh, I'm running out of things to talk about. Oh man, they should come up with a CDC event where they make fun of it, kind of like they did the Area 51. Uh, uh, what else to talk about? Hi, mom. or is it killing you? I may end up ending it here in a minute, anyways. Uh, no, nobody's calling me boring. I'm not. John said I'm not boring. Boring. Uh, I'm actually kind of proud of what's been going on with this building the team. I've came a long way from where I've been. and I hope to grow some more with the new and better team. Uh, I'm I'm back and I'm back with vengeance, and I've got some really good players on my side, on my back. Uh, we're gonna step up the game a little bit, Coulter. I'm coming to get you, and we're definitely gonna go play. Uh, obviously not Isaiah.
Oh, he's on.
Yeah, because Kayla's last name's DeVille, and so is Isaiah's. Nope. Nope. Oh, thanks, Kayla. Thank you. No, I don't know. Oh, knowing Louisiana, I wouldn't doubt it. uh, I appreciate that, Kayla. Shout out back to you. Uh, Isaiah, obviously you don't use your brain. Uh, 1-800 use your head. uh, Isaiah, I'm gonna give you a quick shout out too. You're a cool dude. Uh, stupid notifications on the phone. I'm using my phone for this next time. I'm gonna try to use my camera. Uh, Coulter, you're a douchebag, and you always will be. But you're cool. You're my brother. Uh, if anybody has any weaponry idea that are actually current military weapons, just drop a comment. Uh, something big. I'm thinking, like a mod deuce or 50 cal. I don't know it's gonna cost some money, but I don't give a shit anymore. Uh, Isaiah, you idiot. They're not that big. Jesus. Uh,
Go big or go home.
no, when I asked the question, he goes, nuke. Jason, what am I going to drop an atomic bomb on the whole airsoft field? Yeah, there goes the whole field, including the friendlies. uh, okay, I'm gonna ask you, what kind of music do y'all like? I'm gonna talk about music for a second. Hey, that's old school, by the way, Lakin. That's old school. That's not really. That's Sniper 338 Lupa Magnum. I'm not Chris Kyle. Uh, yeah, I know, Lakin. It's a freaking sniper rifle. Uh, that's something for Coulter, not me. I'm CQB. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna go back over my weapons real quick. Uh, I'm talking, big for like vehicle mounted. Uh, Modus or a 50 cal BMG, something like that. Uh, that would be kind of cool to do on a vehicle. Uh, yeah. See. I just said that, Isaiah. I just said that. Um, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure, bro. Uh, uh, country rap. Oh, really, Kayla? I didn't know that, Kayla. Uh, hey, Isaiah, don't feel bad. Mine is too. Oh yeah. Oh man. Culture. When we get our practice field on our property ready, we are going to do a World Warfare thing, or not World Warfare, but like Black Ops thing, like the video game. We're gonna do a where we're gonna lay a bunch of weapons out in random spots, and we're gonna start off the game unarmed, and we're gonna have balloons. We're gonna have to pop the balloons. That'll be pretty badass. Just to have a little fun. What do you think about that, Culture? Ooh, a belt-fed grenade launcher on the Hummer. I like that idea. They actually do make those, by the way, Isaiah. Uh, uh,
Shoots the grenade.
uh, and it's actually belt-fed 203. Uh, that would actually be kind of cool. A belt-fed 203 grenade launcher on the Hummer. Done deal. Done deal. We'll put the M249 on a Jeep or something. That I'll get another Jeep, Culture. How about that? Uh, yeah. They do make a belt-fed grenade launcher, but they only make like a certain amount a year, so they're like kind of really expensive. So, and they're not electric. I think they're air. Um, and that's a lot of maintenance as well, by the way, Isaiah. Uh, what's your opinion on HPA, Culture? I want to know your real opinion on HPA. I'm just throwing random conversations out. I don't know why. Yeah, it is kind of cool. It really is. I've looked into it. I wanted to do. I used to have a Jeep with my M249 on it. As Coulter knew, that was an awesome Jeep. Uh, I looked at them when I had my Jeep. They're kind of like not cheap, so I got the M249 instead, and I bought that used. Uh, I'm uh, I'm seriously considering that, Isaiah. I like that Belfort grenade launcher. I can hear you on the comms. I need cover fire. Yeah, yeah. I only have like uh 5 followers, 5 viewers right now. I think. Uh, that's what I had, Isaiah. That I had a 82 CJ7. That's what I had. Isaiah, I will post pictures on Snapchat of the Jeep I had. And to throw you for a loop, it was even diesel. It was freaking awesome. I would still have it if I didn't have to sell it because the transmission locked up in it, and it was sitting in my mom's driveway for freaking ever. My I do miss that thing. That thing was ridiculously good on fuel. And it would go anywhere. I wanted what was it? Actually, Isaiah, that is a good question. I did some research on it. I do believe it was original. It was a 4-cylinder. Uh, it was originally from Brazil. Uh, the guy had converted it from right hand drive to left hand to U.S. standard. Uh, no, it was not Cummins. I think it was Yanmar. Uh, I think I could be wrong. Uh, I don't remember what it was. That was a couple. That was like 2 years ago. Uh, that is a good question. Uh, my my best friend has a Jeep as well, but it's not diesel. It's got a 6-cylinder in it. Uh, Coulter, what do you think about getting a military blazer? Uh, well, I'm just throwing vehicle ideas out there for POV, but we're definitely sticking with the Hummer. Uh, no, it could not. I was running it on black diesel. I was mixing it. Uh, uh, my I got several friends that run the K5 Blazers. Uh, I tried the biofuel on it, and it didn't like it. It ran like crap. Uh, what else was it? Uh, I don't know what else to say. Uh, yeah. Uh, that's something that you put on a tank, Culture. For real. Uh, that's actually a badass idea, Isaiah. Yeah, my dad's truck runs on biodiesel. He has a Dodge 2500. Uh, my dad makes his own, by the way. Uh, not really. Culture. I want to talk to you about this. Those things are ridiculously huge. Uh, that's not a very wise idea to do on a. That's like a tank size bow. No, Isaiah, that's actually a good idea to do that. Saves you money. Uh, don't. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let y'all guys go. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.